All right, y'all. Defensive players. Top 10. Number 10, I got Mean Joe Green, man. 10-time Pro Bowler, 4-time first team All Pro, 4-time Super Bowl champ, Defensive Player of the Year. I think he won Defensive Player of the Year in 69. Oh, 69, he won Rookie Defensive Player of the Year. Then 72 and 74, he won Defensive Player of the Year. So that's two. So that's a great accomplishment. Just didn't see him play, So, number 9, I got Rod Woodson, but he's still the second best, or third best corner if you count Rodney Lott, but as a corner. But they got 11-time Pro Bowler, 6-time first team All Pro, and a Super Bowl champ, and he won 1993 Defensive Player of the Year. 71 interceptions. How many tackles he get? He had 1,483 yards on those 71 interceptions. 12 pick sixes, man. Yeah, that's Rod Woodson, man. Defensive back. And then number 8 is Rodney Lott, 10-time Pro Bowler, 6-time first team All Pro, 4-time Super Bowl champ. He never won Defensive Player of the Year, man. That was a knock a little bit, honestly. But he got 63 interceptions for 730 yards and 5 touchdowns. So he got 5 pick sixes. Actually, Rod Woodson might be. But I just thought about. I think he played safety most of his career, though. Rodney Lott. I didn't see him play, so. But from the list I looked at, Rodney Lott was ahead of Woodson slightly, though, like on the all-time list. So, to me, these two guys dominated, man. So I got number 7. I got J.J. Watt, 5-time Pro Bowler, 5-time first team All Pro. J.J. Watt won Defensive Player of the Year in 2012, 14, and 15. And that's defensive end. He's just a crazy. He had 5 seasons with at least 10 sacks. He had 10.5 sacks in 2013, 16 sacks in 2018. Then 2015, he led the league in sacks with 17.5. And then on 2 different occasions, he had 20.5 sacks in 2012, 20 and a half sacks. In 2014, he had 20 and a half sacks again. So, like, this is ridiculous. 61 pass deflections, 25 forced fumbles, 16 forced fumble recoveries for 68 yards and a touchdown, 101 sacks. He had 101 sacks in only 128 games. So, yeah, just the 5-time first-team All-Pro and 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. I just think he dominated. And then same thing with Aaron Donald. But I think Aaron Donald, since he played interior, it's harder to dominate than the DN. So I got him a slight edge over J.J. Watt, even though Watt is one of my favorite players. Number 6 is Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald, 7-time Pro Bowler, 6-time first-team All-Pro. Defensive Player of the Year, 2017, 18, and 2020. So 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, just like Watt. He got 85 and a half sacks as a D tackle in 110 games. And then Watt played DN and got 110 in 128 games. So he basically doing the same thing as a D tackle almost. Combined tackles, 357. So 247 total plus the 110 assists. That's how they get the total. Tackle for a loss, he got 131 for his whole career. Quarterback hits, 201. He got a safety for his career. 19 forced fumbles. Watt got him beat on that. 6 fumble recoveries for 40 yards. So that's Aaron Donald, number 6. Number 5 is Ray Lewis. This is his leadership alone, man. I don't even got to talk about nothing else. But 13-time Pro Bowler, 7-time first-team All-Pro, 2-time Super Bowl champ. He won 1 with Ed Reed, and then he won 1 with Trent Dilfer and all of them in 2000. 2-time Super Bowl champ. Then he won Defensive Player of the Year in 2000 and 2003, so that's 2. I didn't even know he won in 03. 2,059 tackles, 1,568 was total, 491 assists, 900. He got 99 tackles for a loss, 40 quarterback hits and a safety, forced fumbles 19, 1 fumble, 20 fumble recoveries for 3 yards. So sometimes they just fall on the ball. 41.5, 41 and a half sacks. Then he got 31 interceptions for 503 yards. So Ray Lewis actually got 3 pick sixes, and then 96 pass deflections. So that's Ray Lewis, number 5. Number 4, I got Reggie White, number 4. He just dominated more. I love Ray Lewis, but Reggie White dominated too, man. We got to give him his proud. 13-time Pro Bowler, 8-time first-team All-Pro and Super Bowl champ. And then they both won 2 Defensive Player of the Years. What's name won his back-to-back, though. Reggie White won in 87 and not back-to-back. 87 and 98, not 88. So Reggie White had 198 sacks, think that's the most all time. 1,111 tackles, 175 solo. Well, actually, they didn't keep solo and assist till 1994. So basically, 1,111 tackles total. He never got safeties or quarterback hit. Well, they didn't keep track of quarterback hits or tackle for a loss, so I can't really judge it. So really, I'm gonna go on sacks, really. Sacks and tackles. So he had 198 tackles and 1,111 sacks, and made 2 times Defensive Player of the Year, just like Ray Lewis. I just think Reggie White dominated slightly, a little more than Ray. Number 3, I got Ed Reed. Ed Reed made 9 Pro Bowls, 5-time first team All Pro. 2004, he won Defensive Player of the Year. It's just dumb interceptions. He got 64 interceptions for 1,590 yards and 7 touchdowns. 139 pass deflections, 11 forced fumbles, 13 fumble recoveries for 152 yards. So he got 2 touchdowns off of fumble recoveries, 7 off of off of interception. So 7 pick sixes, 6 sacks. So he plays safety. He's not gonna get no sacks. Yeah, not that many sacks. Combined tackles 646. He got 534 solo and 112 assists, 34 tackles for a loss and 2 quarterback hits. Just his impact ain't even on the stat sheet, man. So yeah, so basically 64 interceptions for 1,590 yards and 7 touchdowns. And there's just his impact, the way he's scared of offenses and stuff like that. And then number 3, his prime. Number 2 is Deion Sanders prime. Deion Sanders, 8-time Pro Bowler, 6-time first team All Pro, 2-time Super Bowl champ. He won Defensive Player of the Year once, just like Ed Reed, 1994. Deion Sanders had 53 interceptions for 1,331 yards and 9 touchdowns. 93 was his longest. 25 pass deflections, 10 forced fumbles. Fumble recoveries, 13 for 15 yards and a touchdown. So he got 10 touchdowns on defense. 9 off of interceptions and 1 off of fumbles. That ain't counting his punt return, kick return, but that's the player list. This is, we're just talking about defense. 512 tackles total. I can't do assists because they didn't keep track of that to 94. So he had 512 tackles. So 6-time first team All Pro, cover corner with 2 Super Bowls. One of the fastest players to ever play. So that's enough said for Deion Sanders. And then number 1 is, I think it's Lawrence Taylor, man. 10-time Pro Bowler, 8-time first team All Pro, 2-time Super Bowl champ, 1-time league MVP. He won Defensive Player of the Year 3 times, 1981, 82, and 86. And he won 81 as a rookie. That's crazy. Then interceptions, 9 interceptions for 134 yards and 2 touchdowns. So he got 2 pick sixes as a linebacker. One of them was 97 yards. And 1 was 11 yards. Forced fumbles, they didn't keep track of that in his time. Fumble recoveries, they did keep track of that. So he got 11 of those for 34 yards. No touchdowns, though. They got 132 and a half sacks, man. So from 84 to 90, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 straight years, he got at least 10 sacks. So he got 11 and a half sacks in 84, 13 in 85, 20 and a half in 86. 87, he got 12. 88, he got 15 and a half. 89, 15. And then 90, he got 10 and a half. So that's Lawrence Taylor, number 1. So the best defensive players ever, in my opinion, is number 1 is Lawrence Taylor, 2 Deion Sanders, 3 Ed Reed, 4 Reggie White, 5 Ray Lewis, 6 Aaron Donald, 7 J.J. Watt, 8 is Ronnie Lott, 9 is Rod Wilson. Then Mean Joe Green was number 10. Then honorable mentions, we got Bruce. We got like Mike Singletary and what's his name? Darrelle Revis, Champ Bailey. I got Champ Bailey over Revis slightly because they both covered corners, but Bailey was taller. I don't know. I got Bailey over him, but I'm saying Revis probably would have made my top 20 defensive players ever. Man, that boy was a beast, man. But yeah, that's the top 10.